Man, I love having my own mic button. I gotta tell you. I was talking back to Robbie during the break. I could talk to him off air now. You can talk to him now, Leroy. You just gotta press
oh,
yeah.
No.
Watch this.
I was mashing the button, and Robbie keeps turning it off. It's the wrong button.
Oh,
my button's over here.
You're touching the guest button.
I'm turning that. Yeah, so
15 minutes of heat. So your Miami Heat, they won on Saturday night. They beat the hell out of the Orlando Magic, 102-89. It was mostly the Myers Leonard and Tyler Hero show. Hammer and Baby Goat getting it done from downtown. Jimmy Butler had a team high 24. Bam was doing everything but score. And Goran Dragic eclipsed the 11,000-point mark. So they've seemed to eradicate the East Coast daddy bug with the Orlando Magic for the time being, which is exciting, Leroy, because this has been a big bugaboo for the Miami Heat for a while. They haven't been able to beat the Orlando Magic, now 2 in a row. Very exciting. Now, we have the Philadelphia 76ers in town tonight. This is the last matchup, right? This is already
this is the fourth time.
That's pretty crazy. We've already eradicated all 4 matchups. The Heat have won the last 2. They lost the first one. They got the crap kicked out of them the first time they matched up, and then the next 2 they won. The last time was the overtime game where Tyler Hero, at the young, ripe age of 19 years old at the time, hit a big bucket, sent him to overtime. It was a wild game. One of the moments of the season for sure. So tonight, this is they're back in town. Now, interestingly, a lot of Heat players were at the Super Bowl last night. I don't know if the team had a suite. I don't know what was going on, but it felt like basically everybody was social mediaing from was posting from the game. Interestingly enough, though, Jimmy Butler, he took himself an Instagram picture with Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris. I mean, he knows what he's doing. You're going to show him a good time. You bring him to Club Living there.
Then beat the brakes off of him.
Very savvy by Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed one person that wasn't in the picture, and that was Ben Simmons. He was there with his one of his Kardashian girls. I don't know, Kendall, Kylie, who the hell knows which one he's with at this time, but he went off with her. I saw that Kelly Blanco from NBC6 put a little film that he was coming to the game as well. So Jimmy Butler not hanging out with that sourpuss Ben Simmons, who he clearly does not like, but all the other guys pretty much hanging out at the game, enjoying it. Riles got on the big screen. I saw that Will Manso tweeted out. Old Riles got on the Jumbotron, gave the old peace sign to everybody. But this was the interesting part, Leroy. This was the interesting part.
What's up?
Okay. So yesterday during the halftime show, just a little somebody known as Giannis Antetokounmpo, a.k.a. the Greek Freak. He tweeted out, "Halftime show almost got me in trouble." You know what he's probably thinking to himself? I could use a whole lot of season of that. Just that.
Really?
Astron, assemble! Hey, you like that, Giannis? We got that for days.
There's definitely not that in Milwaukee as a halftime show.
I forgot.
What do you think they got in Milwaukee as a halftime show? A cheese making contest?
Chugging beer.
Yeah. What do you? You got Christian Yelich and a Packers offensive lineman in a chug off. Yeah, we'll give you a chug off. All right.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, Leroy, it's very exciting.
The Super Bowl's not even 12 hours over.
Yesterday was a great peep show into what Miami has to offer for the Greek Freak. He goes, hoo-hoo. Now, I hope this is the way it goes, because this could backfire. I don't know how committed Mr. Antetokounmpo is. Mrs. Greek Freak could put the kibosh on this. I don't know.
Oh, he's married?
I don't know. I have no idea. If it almost got him in trouble, I'm assuming he's watching it with a significant other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good assumption.
So I don't want this to be a case, because a lot of people think that's one of the reasons. Too much ass down here. You know, we need to get to Cleveland, slow things up a little bit.
Hey,
just a
you know where these guys need to go?
Huh?
Leroy Horde School of Periphery.
That's why.
Don't break your neck down here.
Why do you think everybody wears sunglasses down here? Obviously, it's the loads of cocaine we're doing, so you got to keep the bloodshot eyes under wraps and also peripherals.
Yeah. Yes. You got to use your peripherals.
Yep.
You can't just be breaking your neck.
According to something called theheavy.com, Giannis Antetokounmpo has a longtime girlfriend named Mariah Riddlespringer.
Is she Greek?
I don't know. It's a good question. They apparently are.
Is it a picture?
I'm getting it for you. I'm trying to.
Let's see. Because.
Let's see.
Sometimes Miami could break that.
Yeah. You got to be careful. So apparently they're expecting their first kid.
Oh, no, yeah.
So if she's pregnant and you're watching the halftime show, you better taper it down, man. Maybe go get some guacamole out of the kitchen and take a seat, Giannis. I'm just letting you know, though.
You know how when people walk, but their eyes never look? It's like a picture. The eyes never leaving the screen.
I'm just letting him know that that's basically, people look at this and like, oh, there's no clothes on. I'm just like, yeah, I was down at the beach this past weekend. That's how it is. There's no clothes.
Right. And then the foreigners, because they bring those fancy bathing suits down here, and they don't care that it's 55 degrees.
Oh, they don't care. Yeah, Giannis, you can wear the Speedo all you want, man. No worries about it.
So we're getting to the crunch time of the season.
Well, we're basically in this last little home stretch before the break.
Right. But I'm just saying, you got the break, and then business picks up when they get back from the break. So
they have.
My question is this, because this is the week, right? Isn't it February 6th is the trade deadline?
Trade deadline is on Wednesday.
Yeah, so
now,
Justice will be back on Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday?
No, it's this Wednesday.
So Justice will be back Thursday.
Yeah.
Now, question. You think the Heat stay pat, or do they?
Actually, no, it's Thursday, and then the Heat first play on Friday. After
right. The Heat, they have the 76ers at home tonight, and then they go out on the road for a five-game road trip before the break, and then they have one more road game afterwards in Atlanta. So
which is ridiculous.
They're only going to be home.
This schedule is terrible.
Yeah, they're not going to be home again until February 22nd, D-Wade night. That's the next time the Heat are going to be home after that night.
And what I'm asking you is this. When they come back to celebrate D-Wade, not with a street, but with a day.
Yeah.
Entire weekend.
Whole weekend. D-Wade weekend.
Or are the Heat going to have an addition or a subtraction? Would you?
I mostly think.
You close enough to make a move?
I don't think there's a move. I don't know if there's a move for them to make.
Okay.
That's what I honestly think. I don't think there's a move for them to make, because I think the only asset that they would be willing to part with right now
is hurt.
Exactly.
Right. And if he were playing, I don't think they would want to move on that piece.
Maybe not.
Right.
Maybe not, because I think he could elude a lot of the things that they need.
Funny how young this team got and how happy they are with, their youth, because we all know, and Pat has since rescinded on this, he doesn't care about young players. He doesn't. If he could get an impact player now, right, then he would make that move in a heartbeat, regardless of how good. But I will say this: the last guys I can think of was Caron Butler and Eddie Jones and those guys with Lamar Odom. They were pretty young.
Yep.
And to some extent had a little more talent than some of these guys, these young players.
I would agree with that.
Right. But it was for Shaq.
Yep.
So there's nothing like that out there. And you don't have D-Wade.
No.
You see what I mean? So you're not that close. So do you just ride it out?
But I would say I don't know if any of three of those guys, maybe Odom, has the talent ceiling that Bam does. But Wade didn't have a second All-Star with him on that team.
Right. Yeah, I would say,
and he was a rookie.
I would say Lamar Odom is by far, he is. People looked at Lamar Odom like we look at Bam, like just a unique player, and that he had so much length. He was the beginning of this, big guy can handle the ball and be a point guard at times.
Yeah, early unicorn for sure. I gotta get used to having this cough button.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah,
Which one's the cough button?
The one that's the X sign, the little no smoking sign.
Right here? Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
What a delight.
Yeah.
Oh, we have buttons now. We're back after this.